Day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching The Big Bang Theory. This is the 17th episode of the 5th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in the description below. Just click in it, put the password in and enjoy. So last episode it was about the potential prenup that Bernadette wanted to get with Howard, and obviously if he wanted to sign it. And obviously it was a big major talking point in the last episode where I said, you know, what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours prior to us getting together. And once we're together, you know, whatever we get combined is ours, joint venture together as a couple. And that's how I would bespoke a prenup if I was going to approach it like that. And I was interested to see your guys' opinions. But also we didn't really talk majorly about the annual leave, the holidays, the vacation days that Sheldon was forced to take. You know, basically the guy in charge of his work was saying that he's spending too much time there, he needs to take it, it's mandatory that he has time off. You know, it helps relax the muscles, you know, sorts the brain out, puts it into a rest mode and gets him healthy and fit and ready to come back working, firing all cylinders. And what I wanted to ask in the last episode, but obviously because we was talking about the prenup and it was a lot to discuss, was how many days does your country statutory give you for your annual leave, for your vacation days? Now, my company gives me 4 paid full weeks off work with all of the bank holidays. So right now it's currently a bank holiday here in the UK, so I've got this day off paid free totally, you know what I mean? So like technically throughout the whole year I probably receive 25 vacation days fully paid. Now I know other countries have much less. Here in the UK, I think that's around standard. You have to factually give your employees that. But I'd love to know how many days you're entitled to in your country, because I know everybody's is different. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you do, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Still, it's a shame Professor Rothman was forced to step down.
Snap. It happens to theoretical physicists all the time.
There's Rothman's empty office.
What's up, fellas?
What are you doing here, Kripke?
Measuring my new office for Dwapes.
Hasn't been assigned yet.
Wong, I called dibs at the Christmas party when Professor Watman tried to have intercourse with the Toys for Tots collection box.
I arrived at the university first.
I arrived at the office first. I'm the proverbial Uri bird.
Gentlemen, Professor Rothman.
Professor Rothman.
Good evening.
I'm glad that men are wearing hats again.
I got you a little something.
A little something? Oh,
Before I met you, I was a mousy wallflower. But look at me now. I'm like some kind of downtown hipster party girl. The posse, boyfriend, and a new lace bra that hooks in the front of all things.
Knew it. Look at Penny's face on that.
I wanted to get you something you didn't have. Do you like it?
do I like it? Wow! Oh, look! you got it all right there. Wow!
That needs to be the thumbnail, doesn't it? That's a sick picture, that.
Can't this wait?
I'm sorry, we just need a word.
Now? You realize I'm your boss and I am holding my penis.
Will you tell this lunatic that Professor Watman's office is rightfully mine?
There's a task I'm trying to accomplish here, and I'm having trouble doing it.
If you're interested, I can send you a link to a YouTube video that'll show you how to perform your own rectal exam.
You know him, President Siebert. I'm sure a young man such as yourself has a perfectly healthy prostate.
Gentlemen, I'm going to allow the two of you to work this out because A, you're both brilliant scientists, and B, as far as who gets Rothman's office, I couldn't give the furry crack of a rat's behind.
That is big and ugly.
So ugly.
Is there any chance I'll learn to love it? It depends. Do you like pictures of yourself where you look like a man? She gets me one. I already have a picture of me and Howard's mom getting our hair cornrowed in Venice Beach. I've suffered enough.
Do you know what I would try to do? I would try to like flip it and give her the picture back and say it's so good that you should have it in your apartment so that you could see it every day and remind you how good our friendship is. Do you know what I mean? And how much you mean to me. Do you know what I mean? You give it a gift from you to me. I actually want to return the favour and just, you know, say thank you. And you can look at it, you could see yours and know that we're besties forever. You know what I mean? That's something that she would kind of fall for. Now, I'm trying to think of that photo there that was obviously being drafted onto that big canvas. Has that happened in a scene that we've watched? Because if it's not, it's a little bit disappointing, because I would like to have seen how that picture actually come to fruition. Do you know what I mean? Because she looks so happy, Bernadette, and so happy, Amy, on that. And Penny looks obviously uncomfortable, but I actually think it's really good. I also love, is it oil paintings? Is that what you would call them? On the big massive canvases, kind of like that. I think they're really good, me. Like, when you go to an art museum, or like, I don't know, the Louvre or something, and all of the photos in there look like they've been painted onto a canvas, and they've got big frames around it. I just feel like they look really, really good, to be honest. I feel like that picture looks decent. I just feel like it's just oversized, you know what I mean? And she can't take it down. That's just got to be a staple now from season 5 all the way up to the end of the show.
I paid $25 to some kid on eBay for a handcrafted Harry Potter wand. He sent me a stick. Ooh, limited edition. Nice.
I'm making tea. Would you like a cup?
Am I wearing a summer frock? No, I don't want tea.
I propose the following. I will take Rothman's office, and you will find a way to be okay with that.
I take Watman's office, and you go suck a women.
How about you decide this with rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock?
What the frig is that?
It's very simple. Scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock. Rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock. Spock smashes scissors, scissors decapitates lizard, lizard eats paper, paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes rock, and as it always has, rock crushes scissors.
Gotta say fair play to him, man. He's gonna ask him to do it again.
Almost got it. One more time?
Surely, scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock.
Sheldon,
rock
stop.
I see no other option than to challenge you to a duel.
Barry, how good of a shot are you?
Not pistols, mines. Star Trek trivia?
Complete advantage in trivia. You have an eidetic memory. Plus, I haven't watched Star Trek since I discovered the strip club near my apartment. Has a free buffet.
Is there anything you're both equally bad at?
Sports.
Maybe they could just do like a run, a race, you know what I mean? Or like a 3-stage thing, like a triathlon, you know what I mean? Let's do a swim, bike and run, and whoever wins, you know what I mean? Or they could have a one-on-one badminton game or something, tennis match, basketball, do you know what I mean? Like, it'd be interesting to see what they do. If they both crap at sports, then obviously that's what they're going to achieve. I thought that what they was going to do, what Sheldon was going to say is, look, I'll take that office and you could sit in there with Raj. You know what I mean? That's literally what I thought he was going to say.
Person to 5 wins the office. Any questions? Yes, Sheldon.
5 what?
Balls in the basket. Forget one-on-one, let's try a free throw contest. First person who makes a basket wins the office. Alright, we gave it 45 minutes. It's no longer funny. Let's try something else. Both of you bounce the balls as hard as you can. The highest bounce wins the office.
Oh, you are going down, Cooper.
Sheldon's definitely won. Yeah.
Congratulations, Sheldon. You win the office.
Oh, what a great movie.
I cannot believe you've never seen Grease.
My mother didn't allow me to watch it. She was afraid it might encourage me to join a gang. Good night, painting Penny. Good night, real Penny.
Good night, transvestite Penny.
She's gonna come back in, Amy,
Out of sight,
maybe.
out of mind.
You know, can I borrow that movie? Those singing hooligans really got my motor running. Where'd the painting go?
Cleaning it.
Right over there. You hate it.
No, it's a little big.
I feel like I'm just glad I didn't go for the sculpture.
I'm happy for you, Sheldon, but I have to admit I'm going to miss sharing an office with you.
Oh, hello.
Professor Rothman, this isn't your office anymore. You're retired.
I think the word you're looking for is invisible.
I sat there the whole time that we were watching Grease thinking you liked the painting.
I know.
I was a fool from Summer Lovin' to the very last Rama-Lama-Lama-Ka-Ding-a-Ding-a-Dong. I clearly like you more than you like me. I bought you a painting that's 12 square feet in area. There's a number. The painting set me back $3 grand.
$3 grand.
Oh my God. And I don't want to lose you out of my life. Okay, look, I didn't want to say this, but the real reason I took the painting down, because it made Bernadette very jealous.
The painting is a constant reminder that of the 3 of us, she is the least cool.
Well, where are we going?
We're gonna go put this painting back up in your apartment.
Turns out that the thermostat for my new office isn't in my new office. No, it's next door in Professor Davenport's office, who is currently enjoying the hot flashes associated with menopause.
What, you don't like wind chimes?
No, I hate them, but it gets worse. It's completely out of tune with the wind chime. Oh dear. There it is again. Do you feel it?
The growing realization that you are one wacky bastard? Yep.
How can I relax? My nervous system is being stretched out like the strings of a harp and plucked by holes and birds and wind and the low-hanging scrotum of the difficult-to-evict Professor Rothman.
Literally, he's turning crazy already after 5 minutes.
How's that? Now? A little more. Oh, that's got it. Originally, we were painted nude.
Why does that not surprise me?
But if you ever change your mind, all it would take is some warm soapy water and a couple of sponges.
Somebody help! I was trying to see what was in here, and my head got stuck.
I mean, you got to take that picture, hadn't you? You got to do that. Like, are you really a friend if, like, you don't take pictures and laugh at your other friends that get stuck in uncomfortable situations? Now, obviously, if his life is in danger, then that's not what you should be doing. But, like, that's not really life in danger, is it? It's like, yeah, that's something that's going around the group chat. You know what I mean? And you could see that he's already started to go a little bit crazy being in that office. Now, to be honest, you know, they tried competing for it, and he's both shocking at it. And they were saying that whoever could bounce the ball the highest would win. But, like, has Sheldon not technically got the advantage because he's taller? So the ball is falling from a higher... Well, I'm not scientific, but basically, is it not the higher you are, the more kind of like speed it go down to the ground and bounce back up? Do you know what I mean? Like, if we drop both balls from this height and down and back up, it'd be the same. But if I drop one from here and down and up, then this one has got a greater kind of pathway down to come back up. Now, I know that is obviously scientific terms from that, and someone could explain it way better, but I just thought that was going to be the case. But it's interesting to see them both at the end of it absolutely knackered and not really caring about, you know, who was the victor or not. Like, he didn't even challenge it quickly, did he? He was just like, yeah, I lost, whatever. You know what I mean? Now, interestingly though, Raj has technically got his own office. He was the real winner out of all of this, I personally think, anyway. So quickly, he was fighting with Sheldon for the office, when realistically, you know, it was Raj that was attaining his own place as well. So now Sheldon's got this office that he hates. Raj has still got his office, big and free to chill on his own now. So interesting. I wonder if we're going to keep Sheldon rocking with that office for, you know, well, for the foreseeable future. But I actually really liked the painting today. Thought it was really good, actually. 3K, bit expensive. It is a bit big. It is a bit big. But, you know, at the end of the day, besties, you got to do what you got to do. I actually really liked it. It's a good picture. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. So, what's your opinions on that picture? You know, I actually knew that was going to be... I mean, I didn't know it was going to be that picture, but I knew by the size of it when she was dragging it in that it was going to be something of her and obviously her and Penny. Now, interestingly, Bernadette, she doesn't have... I would have loved the fact that when she said that, the reason I took it down is because obviously, you know, Bernadette's not in it, and, you know, she's a little bit jealous. That she actually got one for Bernadette. That would actually have been really, really good. But that's really expensive, isn't it, 3K? And well, I've said it many times on here before, and you know, on different shows, but like, I don't have many artwork around the house, if I'm being totally honest. Like, do you have any photographs up anywhere? Like, literally, behind me here, you see those little trainy things? Like, that one's nearly falling down the back. Like, that's just literally a picture, I think, of my first ever dog, me as a baby, and I think my mum and dad. Now, obviously, we've got my sister now. I've actually got 2 dogs. Yeah. Come, Bessie, here. So, here's one of the dogs. We need to get some pictures, maybe, I think. But here's your one. I've got a cat as well, but the cat's not here. Hello. They're literally the only pictures that I have in the house, you know. I actually have a picture of Sir Alex Ferguson over there, but apart from that, I literally have no pictures of anything in the house, you know, nothing really of the family. I should do, really, you know, but I don't really have many artwork up as well. Actually, I'm lying, I have one artwork up as well on that wall. Somebody obviously gifted us for like a promotion on the channel at one time, and it's like a segment of every part of the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, like colour scheme all the way through it. It's like a palette thing. You can get it in the link, obviously, in the description below. It's like a discount code. But yeah, like, you know, apart from that, my house is pretty much dead. There's nothing on the walls, a couple of mirrors, no pictures really. Now, I'd actually love something like that. I really do think that, you know, like Tommy Shelby, when he had the big massive dining table, he had a massive photo of himself with a horse at the end of it. Maybe obviously not just a big picture of me, but like a family. Want to attain one in the future, you know, me and the girlfriend, if we have some kids, like it'd be nice to have a big massive oil portrait, big border around it, up there in the family, you know, area or something, maybe above a fireplace. That would be really nice. But like, you know, I'd be interested obviously to hear your guys' opinions on artwork, and you know, are you proper into it, or are you just not really that fussed? You know, my parents never really liked stuff around the house. They actually thought that on the walls it made it look a little bit tacky, so we never really had it, you know, around. And now I'm trying to just introduce little things here and there, just like maybe a side you know, bedside table picture or something like that, trying to get it up. But I'm not the biggest fan of you know, sticking things up, and I'm not the best interior decorator either, so that's me. But 3K in a painting, that's really expensive. I don't know how much Amy earns, but she's got some big bucks to be dropping it on that. And I think the picture is actually sick. I hope that we see it consistently more, because it was at the side of the door where you could see it, and then obviously towards the end of the episode it kind of like got rotated round, so like we might not be able to see it anymore because it was behind the TV. But I do hope that occasionally we do get a glimpse of it, and seeing that it's still rocking and rolling. It's really good, and I actually really liked it. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.